2017 saw me diving headfirst into the Fate franchise and becoming quite a huge fan of it. It also saw the release of Fate Grand Order, which probably spurred this development. But since it's the end of the year and everyone's making their top whatever lists, I figure I'd make one of the sermons I have, because I'm really enjoying the game, and I want to see next year where I'm looking in terms of servants and how it changes. If I don't have your servant you really like, I probably don't have it. If I do, I might just not like them, though. Like, my opinion here, people, my opinion. Our first one for the Saber class is Altera, who was initially just a random 5-star servant I pulled. I don't even remember on what banner. It just kind of like happened. Her skills and her attack and her really good null phantasm made her a pretty key member of my farming teams. And it's just fun to use her and fun to look at. Her 4th ascension it's pretty to look at. It's not the most unique, but it's cool. But I'm real glad I got her, and she'll probably stay on the team for the most of the year. I don't think there are any that are gonna replace her, except for maybe Saber Shiki if I can get her. Honorable mention goes to Saber Lily, who was my best Saber until I got Altera, which isn't saying much because Saber Lily's pretty bad. Support 1 is level 100 Okita. I have my friends list. Okita's really cool, and I kind of regret not pulling for her, but I can passively enjoy that fulfillment with that. Next up, we have our good friend in the Archer class, Emiya, aka my best Archer. He's also my NP2 Emiya, because he's cool, and I got 2 of them. I think pulling whatever the most recent banner was for him. I don't remember what it was called. But he's my main Archer. He's from one of my favorite entries in the Fate franchise. One of my favorite characters in the Fate franchise. He's got cool swords. He's got a cool design. His 4th ascension is pretty cool. Unlimited Blade Works is pretty cool. As to show and his null phantasm. Like, what's not to like? I don't think I'll ever stop using him either, because he's one of my favorite archers, and a lot of the archers aren't that great design wise. I mean, they're probably better than him, but I like him more, so there's that. Honorable mention, David, for carrying me to the Christmas event and being one of my few 4th ascension 3 stars. And then Nobu for being free and being used for all of 2 weeks before I dropped her for Emiya. Support goes to a level 100 Gilgamesh, because it's a level 100 Gilgamesh, the guy hits like a truck. And him and Emiya just steamrolling the days where they both on the daily is so satisfying. One of my favorite days of the week, when I can just steamroll with Emiya Gil. Next, you got the Lancer class. My best Lancer, Elizabeth Bthory. I think that's how you say that. One of my first 4 stars. Used her since. Her null phantasm isn't the greatest, but I like her as a character. She's real cute, and she works on my farming teams pretty well. And I don't have any other Lancers that fit well with my playstyle. I don't think she'll change from her spot. The only one who could take it is our little Lily friend in the winter, who will definitely take her off. I know without a shadow of a doubt. All I mentioned so far, Fate's Day Night Coup, who's 3rd ascension. I don't have the stuff to take him 4th. He probably would be. Then D-Armid, who's cool, but it's just a worse coup, which is really sad because I want to use him, but he sucks. Support wise goes to the Grail, the Coups, and Skahawks, my friend lists, because I can't Grail Coup and you can, so thank you very much, my good people, for doing God's work. Next on is the Rider class, which is with Medusa, because she was my best rider until Santa Alter came out. But I still use Medusa more because she's cooler and she has animation upgrades. And she's been pretty clutch in like any caster thing, because she was my only good one for like up until Christmas. And like she costs less too, so my farming teams it's easier to sneak her in there. She'll probably stay on my teams. Well, will stay on my teams until I break my Marie Antoinette curse, in which case she's going out and Marie Antoinette's going in, because I can't pull Marie Antoinette for my life. And I just want her, and I can't get her, and I hate it. I'll mention Santa Alter, of course, she's my only other good rider. Ushiyakamaru, kind of, but I've used him like once. Support any Drake with the max version of the Da Vinci Craftisans. You guys are doing God's work. I love all of you because I do not have the patience to get 5,000 mana prisms for that. Next up, we have casters, which is my only good caster that is actually leveled. Elizabeth Bthory Halloween Edition. My reasoning being the Lancer one, but she's a caster and it's a cooler 4th edition art. Not much else to go into depth here. I already did it in the other one. She's pretty nice to use, cool art, and all that jazz. Honorable mentions, Caster Ku for carrying me through the beginning of the game because he's cool, even though he's a wet noodle and doesn't hit for anything. But you know what? He looks cool, so that's okay. Nursery Rhyme for spooking me. Hohenheim for being a cool boy with real good art and real good voice performance. Ho ho ho, I love every word that man speaks. Support wise, the Grailed waivers, then that level 100 Tamamo-no-Mae I have. They're just kinda, they're helping me out. They're helping me out grinding for gears, because that's a hell I don't like. And they're making it a little more bearable, everybody. We need a better, NA needs a better gear farming map. We need it now, because this is a hell I hate and I want out, but I need like 40 of them. Assassin wise, we have Jack the Ripper, an NP2 Jack the Ripper, because I can't get Marie Antoinette, so I have to get spooked by 2 5-stars instead. I've used her in the Christmas event, and that's literally it. I used the Regent of France himself, Mr. Khodro. He's getting to him later. Jack the Ripper, however, I don't use her that much, because I don't really care for her design, I don't really care for her art. She's really good, but she doesn't mesh well with the farming I do, where I use all the, like, everybody attacking all phantasms. But you know, I guess we have to take what 5-stars we can get, even if I really didn't want her. But you know, whatever, guys, whatever. I don't mention the other guy I have, the Regent of France himself, Khodro, was one of my first 4th ascensions, and one of the key early game servants. Well, I might grail, might not, but if I do grail him, it's gonna be like decades later, because like Jalter exists, and like he's getting those before. Support is just the Jacks. I don't like actually use the assassins like ever, so I don't really notice how good they are. I don't really like using a lot of them. They're not all that great, in my opinion. So like, you know. But whatever. When I need to, there's a Jack there. There's like 8 Jacks there. Berserker wise, Vlad the Third, my only good Berserker that I like to use, who I got really early on, but I don't remember when I got him. Like, I feel like he's just been there the entire time, like, I don't know when. He's one of my frontline boys. You just kind of stay there until Jalter comes out, and I can get her, or Ku Alter comes out and I can get him. I like him. He's cool. He has really cool art, cool voice lines, even if he isn't the greatest berserker in the world. But he's staying on that main team because I like him, and I haven't leveled any of my other berserkers. Honorable mentions: Tamamo-no-Mae was my first 4-star servant. Thank you for carrying me through the early game. Thank you very much. Support: a level 90 Sakura Kintoki, because it has like a 14k attack, and it's really nice hearing go golden spark and everything. Support also is literally any Lancelot with Kaleidoscope, because you're good people and I like having that. Now for the extra bit of all the extra classes, which, like, the fact that I'm saying this, you already know who this is because there's literally only Jeanne d'Arc in here. And, like, where do I start with Jeanne d'Arc? He's, like, literally my favorite servant in this entire game right now. He's my first 5-star, first MP2 5-star, first level 100 with maxed out stats. I only thing I don't have on her is max bond. Like, I really like her. She's real good. And being a tank, I just slap that target focus craft essence on her and say, what's that damage you're doing to my, like, basically 20k HP? You're hurting me? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice. You're dead. It's great. She just sits there and takes the hits, and then my berserker boys come in and go, you're dead, and John sits there and is like, thanks, buddy, you all saved me. I don't think she'll ever leave the front lines. I might swap her out when she gets max bond, but that's not for a while. I meant like 7 out of 10. But you know, if like NA can speed up that Noble Phantasm buff that's coming out in like next year, I think, I'd be real appreciated, because Stun's real annoying. Really annoying. Well, it's less annoying with the command shuffle, because I can just shuffle them all away, but you know, it's still annoying. There's no honorables, no support, because like there are no other classes like that, and I don't use 2 Jeans. That seems pretty counterintuitive. And the best part of this, all the people I'm pulling for the future, so you can check back next year and see how many I got and who else I got. Jeanne Alter I'm pulling for, as I've already said. Gotta get all the Jeans. We're gonna get J Alter too, because I really like her, and she's Jeanne. Mysterious Hero and X, because she's like everything my childlike self loves. Dual swords, doing basically what Kirito does in SAO, but with Excalibur. Saber Shiki, because I just finished Karno Kyokai films and I really want her. Musashi Miyamoto, because she has good art and is voiced by Anne Sakura, so I kind of have to get her because I really like Anne Sakura, you know. Da Vinci, because, like, I like her. Alter, if he comes out this year. Gramps, if he comes out this year. Gramps is King of San, because those comics have made me love that man, and I want him because he's my favorite. He's a boy that's real cute and real cool. And many more. We'll see how this year pans out servant-wise. Let's see if my luck can carry over, everybody. We're off to a great start. First day of the year, and I got a Mordred. We're gonna hope and pray we can get Jeanne Alter. Pray for me, people. Please pray for me. I just want her. He's the only one I want. He's the only other character I want. Just let me have her. Don't make me wait. Don't make me buy quartz for this. And if I do, don't make it much. Please. Anyway, that's all. Check back next year when I update this list, and probably half these people will be gone because I'll have better people or have more people I like. You can put your favorites down there in the comment section. You can't put stuff in the description. Have fun with that. Also, what luck rank am I? Because, like, I can't tell. I'm not EX rank luck. I don't think that. I'm not getting 2 5-star single pulls, but, like, I think I'm pretty high. So, like, if there's a chart or something, comment that down in the description, por favor.